going on, my YouTube friends? Guys, I'm out here in the garage just tooling around with the Fairmont a little bit. It's hot as heck, man. I'm telling you what, you can hardly stand it, but I can't stand sitting in the house, man, so I had to come outside and do something. Yeah, buddy. So anyhow, if I was smart, I'd probably close the garage door and put a fan in front of this door and let the air come out of the house into the garage, but I never said I was smart. Don't hold me to that. So anyhow, I went across the street and I borrowed one of my neighbor's rims off of his Fox body with slick and everything on it. I'm not even sure what size it is. I believe it's 28, 10, 50, 15. That's what it is. I'm sitting here looking at it. And so I wanted to throw it on the back of the Fairmont and see where I was at with the rear end. And I need a ton more adjustments. I really do. Plus the car's not sitting on the ground. It's kind of laying downwards. Still got to adjust the pinion angle and all that other good stuff, which we will get to that. But I want to get it straight enough so I can get everything on the ground when I start working on the engine compartment. So, like I said, I'm just out here tooling around, trying to figure it out. So let's turn this around and see what I got. And boy, do we got a mess. So as you can see, there's a big gap between here and here. And maybe because it's, everything's extended all the way down, so it's probably moved forward a little bit. So it's kind of like swung forward a little bit. So once I get the pinion angles a little bit more straight and get the rear end, like on the ground, it may position a little bit better, but the wheel still has to come back. This is a 6.5 space, rear space. So I'm guessing I'm gonna have to check and see what I got. This is a 10-inch wheel, so I'm gonna have to go probably with maybe a 9-inch wheel. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with a much smaller tire, that's for sure. But those big old meats do look good on that quarter panel, don't they? So, like I said, we got a lot to do here. And this right here is touching right there. So that's what I'm saying. That rear end's got to go back, what, about a foot? I'm kidding. At least a couple inches anyhow, wouldn't you think? So I'm not sure what'll happen once I lay the thing down. I'm not sure exactly how it's gonna sit or whatever. So, but we're gonna get it straightened out. But shoot, man. Besides it being forward that much, it kind of looks pretty tough on that, don't it? Poor Fairmont. It's the abuse. The abuse. Yes. So, and then this tire right here, it comes way up here, so it's way out here. So it's definitely the wrong wheel for the car. But I just figured, he had it over there. He's not using them on the car. He's got his other wheels on his car. So I figured I'd come over here and borrow it and check it out and see what we got. So, like I said, I was just bored sitting in a house, and I said, hey, let's go across the street and take one of my neighbor's wheels and throw it on the Fairmont and see how too big it is for it. And guess what? I think it's gonna be a little bit big, but like I said, it's a start. So we're getting, so I can get some measurements and this and that, see what's going on. Let me turn you around here. I'm not gonna turn you around. I'm gonna take you to behind the wheel here. Let's see what we got going on back here. So I got space between the shock and the tire, and I still got to tighten the rear end up. I got it tightened up yet, but I mean it looks good underneath here. In the front there, it's kind of hitting a little bit on the inner fender well, but that's because it's so far forward. So I'm going to have to bring it back some to get that sort of clear. So we're working on it, man. We're working on it. We're going to get this figured out. And yeah, the Mach 1's in here. So, but underneath this car, buddy, I'm telling you, I'm still amazed at this, how clean it is. So, I just wanted to show you guys and see what I got going on here. Like I said, I was just going stir crazy sitting in the house. So, we're out here and we're looking at the Fairmont. Let me turn this around. So as you can see, man, I still got a lot more adjustments to do. We got a lot more things to take care of and get this done. But this winter, we're gonna get her. We're gonna get her. And I'm hoping maybe before the winter time I can get this rear end straightened out. So I'm gonna call a buddy of mine up and see what he's got going on. Maybe he'll come over here and give me a hand, because he does his own adjustments and everything on his own race cars and that. So I'm sure he can help me out. All right, guys, I appreciate you. I just wanted to give you some kind of an update on the Fairmont, what was going on today. Hope you enjoyed it. You guys have a great rest of your day, and you're awesome. And if anybody tells you any different, you tell them come see me, and I'll tell them you're awesome. And Sublime, Funky's awesome. Guys, have a great rest of your day.